Yeah, they did.
Okay, we are here with women's basketball after a 68-53 semifinal win over Black Hills in the RMAC tournament. We've got Olivia Reed Thyne, Coach Taylor Wagner, Kylie Kravig. Coach, thoughts on the game? I mean, your kids came out incredibly focused and hit them early.
Yeah, the first couple of minutes, we just did a phenomenal job. Both sides of the ball had a bunch of energy, and really proud because, a couple of games ago, I know we got down in a big hole, and that was one of the things we wanted to do is make sure we started fast.
Yeah, I mean, Kylie, what was the key to getting out to that fast start? I mean, everybody was hitting on all cylinders, it looked like.
I just think we had momentum. I think some of it was the crowd. It just erupted every time we scored, and I think that helped. And then it always helps when we get stops on defense. I think that fuels our offense, and that's what we were doing the first couple minutes.
I'll say, Olivia, the defense, I mean, they've got some really talented bigs in there, and they made it tough on you on offense early. But defensively, you guys looked like you really frustrated them early.
Yeah, I mean, just like Kylie said, our offense is always the best when our defense is getting stops, and so that was just a big key. And I don't remember about the first time, but the most recent time we played them, I think they were in the 70s, and so before the game, Coach was really emphasized lowering that and being where we usually are. So,
yeah, Coach, what was the message other than we know exactly what Black Hills does? It's always a knockdown, drag out, and Hammerbeck and Weathersby are so tough inside. So what?
We just need to compete, and it didn't matter what part of the play and who's guarding what or who. We just had to go out and compete, and that's what I wanted to see out of our girls with, just that energy and, the will that we're not going to lose. And, I thought we did that for the most part for the whole game, and just super proud. I mean, the most important thing is to advance at this point, and the girls did that.
I say, Liv, early they were doubling you, and once you kind of realized that, you could feel the double team coming. It looked like got the ball out, tried to get it out a little quicker than sometimes. How much did that just open it up later on in the game for you?
Like the double team.
The double team, and there were a few times when you guys got some transition and.
Yeah, I mean, running the floor always helps with just hopefully getting more of a one-on-one inside. And then I subbed out for a little bit, and Coach P and Coach Wag just talked to me about I didn't feel like I was quite as much open, but they were saying I was more open than it felt like or than it looked like. And so when I ended up subbing back in, I think we got a few buckets off of that. And so them just being able to see that for me helped me see it too.
I mean, the balance you had, four in double figures. Riley was right there. Riley hitting some shots early. I know she's kind of struggled the last couple of games. It just looked like it got everybody going when she hit that first jumper and then a first three.
I was excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was what we needed, and just to come out. And that's the thing is everybody's got to play a role on the offensive side. Every team's going to play. It's different. They're going to have different schemes, and we've got to just be able to adjust to that just a little bit quicker and be ready to take our shot.
Yeah. Girls, could you just, I mean, everybody knows it's playoff time, and it just felt a little bit different tonight. I mean, Tuesday night, I couldn't tell if you were nervous or you were so focused. You had a different look on your face. And I think it was more focus than anything, and it just looks like it's kind of carried over.
Yeah, I think something that I've taken from Liv is Liv talks a lot about treating everything the same, and I'm a player that needs to do that as well. Sometimes if I get too amped up, I tend to foul or turn the ball over. So I think that was something that I tried to tell myself the beginning of this week, that everything is it's treating every game the same, and that because what I've been doing so far is okay, and it's going to work out.
Coach, just a moment here for your guys' defense. I mean, roughly equal amount of three-point, particularly on the perimeter. You guys took roughly about the same amount of three-pointers, 15 to 18. You allowed 2.
Yeah.
Coming into this game, was it kind of one of those we almost want them to take threes because we think we can slow them down or force them to take bad threes, or was that just kind of happenstance?
We wanted them to take contested threes, and that was the thing. They hit when we played them, just a couple weeks ago. They hit a bunch early on, and I think that kind of got us a little rattled. And we were really locked down and did a great job of, getting a hand up and making them tough.
And then how do you guys go about in a game like this where it seemed like fouls were hard to come by, but it seems like at the end of the day on the box where there actually was a handful of fouls, where it's you don't want your emotion to get the best of you when like Liv is going inside and they are just, pummeling her for lack of better terms, and you don't want frustration with the officials to boil over into frustration, but at the same time you want to make it known where's the call on that.
Yeah, I just don't say anything. I guess. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. We got to adjust. However they're calling it and however the game's played, it's, they try to be consistent. It's a tough job, but, Liv's a tough guard. And I think, people try and be really physical with her. And you said it right. I think sometimes she does get fouled. I don't want to get fined, that's a tough question.
And then, the nice thing now is you guys, you don't know who you're playing yet, but they're, 20 feet away from us right now. You've seen both these teams already, regardless of who it is, kind of how you guys getting ready for a quick turnaround. I think the only time this year you guys have had to turn around the next day, right? Or was the Florida trip, was that?
Utah.
Utah?
Yeah.
But what do you guys...
Florida, yeah. Yep.
What are you guys going to do just to get ready? Quick turnaround. You don't know who it is yet, but it's someone you guys have seen before.
Well, if we can't get ready for this game, then something's wrong. I know we're going to be tired. They're going to be tired. We were just saying in the locker room too. Everyone's played the same amount of games and a lot of minutes and beat up and everything. And right now it's who's got more will. And these two teams are both worthy of being here. Great defensive teams, and it'll be a battle, whoever it is.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.